Hey everyone, Skull902 here. While we at the Skull902 Racing League are putting everything together for this year's Grand Championship, I thought I'd make this highlights video as a bit of a holdover. On July 25th, the 902RL put on its regular season finale, a Team Sonic racing competition hosted by Glitch Kitten for the Invalid Gateway's Festival of Ages. Titled Morality Motorcade, the gimmick was that there would be a hero and villain themed track and, before each race, the viewers would choose between the two of them. Unfortunately, this event was marred by technical difficulties. A normal 902RL competition would take about an hour to 90 minutes to complete. This one took nearly 5 hours. Because of that, this highlights package is going to be more simplified compared to the two others from earlier this year. We had a full lobby for the first time in league history. 11 players competed for the final playoff spot and Uberlord was the single agitator. Here's how things went. We started off with an interview segment, and let me tell you, being in the void was such a trippy experience it had me all backwards. For real though, it went about as well as it could have, and I'll repeat what I said there about hoping that, someday, we can grow the league to be a very accessible place where we can host a multitude of games, and have players of all skill levels feel welcome to compete in. As far as the races were concerned, this was also the first competition to implement a new rule change we adopted earlier in the week to change the scoring system so that 7 players didn't have to finish with just 1 point per race. I'd also like to do something I wasn't able to at the end of the stream, we'll get into why later, and thank Uberlord for creating a Google Doc allowing me to keep better track of the score with so many players on hand, as well as Peppermint for helping keep track of who was using their backup characters during the proceedings. The races started off well enough, with Doctor's Mind experiencing no issues. Iffy finished in first to set the tone of the event. Frozen Junkyard is when the cracks began to show, with Kirby crashing out for last place points. The standings after 2. Boo's house was preceded by a Steam outage and had to be replayed after Jason experienced the void glitch, and even after the restart, that didn't save him or Icy from crashing out. Glitch and Ninetales had some words about pinning, but as you'll see here, there is space between Glitch's card and the wall, so by my estimation, no rules were broken here. You be the judge. Aside from that, it took nearly the entire 2-minute window for the last 2 racers to finish. Here are the standings. Market Street was also replayed due to Jason experiencing the void glitch, after which he forfeited the rest of his races. Ninetales took 1 for the team, and Glitch got fucked up right at the end, causing her to drop 3 places. After the first half, Iffy was on top with a commanding 8-point lead. We took a break at halftime, and when we returned it was time to go to Hidden Volcano. Why Glitch? Was this pinning? I wonder. Quake and Eagle messed her up pretty bad at the end of the lap though. Technical problems continued as Ninetales and Phantom crashed out, the former calling it a night afterward. With Iffy ahead by 9 points, it was going to take a huge comeback for anyone else to win. Off to Ice Mountain next, which was thankfully devoid of technical difficulties. For Glitch, it meant a series of eagles being thrown around. Snectator and Icynado started closing the gap on Iffy, but only by so much. The next race was supposed to be Haunted Castle, but this one turned out to be very cursed. On the first attempt, everyone was booted from the lobby. On the second, a massive desync occurred, which meant that the results couldn't be trusted. Sparkstar forfeited the rest of their matches as the party decided to race on Sky Road instead, where Glitch boosted at the right moment to take the victory. Iffy finished in third, but did just enough to clinch the win overall. Due to the nature of the previous stage selection, this race was not put up to a vote but decided by the party to take place on Thunderdeck. Glitch and Iffy had this amazing trade-off to end the second lap, and our standings afterward led to a tie. With Ninetales out, Dark Arsenal was more of a formality than anything, but it gave the racers one more track to dick around on. It was a wonderfully chaotic race as Dark Arsenal damn well should be, with Kara Maizula officially finishing in 9th place above Ninetales, and Iffy taking first place in the competition, becoming the final qualifier for the 2024 902RL playoffs. Glitch's stream was soon cut off by an internet outage, leaving us unable to do a proper outro, where I planned on giving those thanks to Uber and Peppermint. It was chaotic, it was messy, but it seems the competitors were having fun and the audience, from what I could tell, weren't getting bored, so I'm thankful for that. I'd like to thank Glitch and the Invalid Gateway team for hosting the league during this festival. It really shows the support we have from GK as a member of our staff to want to bring us to such a big stage. What's more, the technical difficulties had me stressed out a bit and I called a meeting with the league staff about it. I'd like to thank Glitch, TTP, and Laz for helping turn my frown upside down during said meeting. You guys are great. Don't let anyone tell you different. That'll be it for this highlights package. Congratulations to Iffy for winning the event, and we'll bring you the Grand Championship as soon as we can. I have been Skull902, thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.